Welcome to the Omatic Show. And today, guess what? We got a Target exclusive Silver Knight Prime.
Yes, we do. We have the Silver Knight Optimus Prime Deluxe class from Age of Extinction. And guys, this came in a set with, I believe, a Golden Grimlock, which we do not have. This is another find where we were mining a collectible store. And we found this thing in a bag for... It was missing its sword, so it didn't come with the original sword. And it also was missing the Grimlock because this came as a set from Target. But... I still really like this guy a lot, and we don't have, guys, of all of our Age of Extinction for Optimus Prime's team, we have everybody in the team except for Prime, and now we finally have the whole Age of Extinction team. Most of them are, like a couple of them are power attackers, but we have finally the whole gang all together. I think we have a lot of Drift and Bumblebee. I think we have quite a few of, but for some reason we didn't have Optimus. Now we have Optimus.
The Silver Knight one.
The Silver Knight one. And this thing is chromed out to the nines, guys.
Yes. Now, there's one problem about this figure. Is the engine. It's loose. It likes to pop out.
Honestly, guys, all the joints on this are really loose. It was, I think, a pretty well worked over toy prior to us getting it. But, and we'll show you that in robot mode. It's really apparent in robot mode. However... I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't really get this for robot mode. I got this because I had always thought that we would leave it in vehicle mode, mostly. But you can do some cool stuff with it in robot mode. You just have to make some minor concessions to the looseness of the joints. And the transformation on this one has got some cool characteristics, but it's one...
Let's transform
It's got features that you guys have probably seen before in other similar transformations.
The truck mode is just amazing. I mean, the red flames, the silver chrome, and the blue stuff. Let's transform this guy. First, what you want to do is pull out the engine. Like I told you guys that sometimes it's loose. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta really snap that in. You probably don't need to if you have a newer version of this, like a new out of the box. You probably don't need to do that quite as much, but we need to for our side. On this particular figure.
And then what you want to do is unpeg the legs. Then what you need to do is open up that part. Then you want to all over again. Okay. Split these. And then the legs will go up. And then you have to put the part from the back part. Like so. And then this is how you're going to have it, like this.
Okay.
And what you want to do is turn this around. And then you want to get out the arms. And there's a little lever. I like to pull the chest piece. I like to pull the window parts out. And then there's a little lever that gets the head out.
Yeah, and it's a little stuck on ours. Leo got it right away. Sometimes it's taken us a few tries to get it, but... You can see he's gotten it right out of the gate here. Now it looks like he's got his nose piece as a fanny pack.
Like this, you just have this part to go. And then
now it's a backpack.
And the backpack is right there, and then you're done.
But you guys can see just from watching Leo do this, how incredibly loose those joints are. Which is, of course, the way that we got those. So the left arm, his left arm will stay put for posing. His right arm obviously won't. See if you can pose the left one. Yeah, see, the left one is the way it's supposed to go. But we don't have the correct sword. It didn't come with this particular figure.
Look, it looks like he's going to do a little kickapoo. And also he can do the Transformer dance.
Yeah, Transformer dance, yep. He's definitely got some really loose joints here. We'll take a look. As you can see from the back of this figure, I know we're getting a lot of glare in there. But it's not very good.
Like this, he's all in rollout mode. The feet is this looks to cool figure. I love his head sculpt though. It just looks like a classical Prime.
Yeah, honestly, guys, I really like the flashy chrome a lot, but my favorite part about this is definitely his head sculpt. I think that's fantastic.
I put his head down accidentally.
Okay.
Then it popped back up. Let's get this guy back in the vehicle mode. First, what you want to do is the engine out. Then you want to pop the head in. And what you want to do is close the window part. Close it, actually, the goodest part. And when you close it, it's like the head's in there.
Yeah.
And what you want to do is, get that out. And then what you want to do is bring this all the way over to the front part.
Okay. So a little rotation in there.
So what you want to do is, when you're done with this whole entire parts, then you can do the engine, because that's the most challenging part.
Yeah, like I said, it probably is on this particular figure just because it's so loose, but I don't think it is as a whole. But then again, we don't have any deluxe class, so it's possible I'm wrong.
You have to get this down, and then you have to pull that like so. But first, you need to get the legs. Then you want to pull out that, and then you want to fold the feet like maybe it's like sideways-ish. And then what you want to do is just, you don't want to unsnap that.
Yeah. When you extend his legs, it notches in there really tight for some reason. So not really a big fan of that. That part I think could have been done a little bit better, but
like that, you do the same thing on the other side.
Yeah, the height of the legs are similar to some of the deluxe class, like Hound and Swindle and Rook from Combiners Wars. They're just not quite as robust as those are, but it's a similar type thing.
So like that, you just need to...
Hasbro likes to play hide the legs.
So that's why they added on their figures.
Yeah.
Like that, you want to snap the silver part and the blue hitch together, like so. When the blue hitch comes, then you want to lay it down, and like Daddy was doing when we didn't start this video, when he was still getting it in a vehicle mode. That part is really good about this armor because like this, you want to do this back. You have to kind of get it in there. Yeah,
this takes some doing on this particular figure. And again, I think it's just this one. I don't think they're all like this. But because of how worn this one is, you have to really spend a little bit of time working on it to get it to go right. But anyway, you guys see the basic transformation. Oh, there you go. You got it.
Now it's in vehicle mode. I mean, this is just... I would love driving in a truck.
Yeah, this would be kind of fun to go down the highway in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be driving a gigantic mirror, basically.
You mean the nice truck?
I mean a mirror. Yeah, this thing's all chromed out to the 9s, guys, for sure. For sure.
To the 90s.
To the 90s. So, should we take a close-up at it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. So, you can see there it folds really, really easily. So there's a way you can notch this in. You see this? These. Oops, here. These points here notch into these, which Leo didn't do. So we'll do that real quick. And then so it holds together a little bit better at that point. Okay, so there you can see underneath. It's not bad. It looks pretty good underneath, actually. Not bad at all. And then over on the side, you can see there's the little Autobot guy and some of the wheels. There's the front. The front looks really, really good. There's the... See, I wish this was painted. I wish this Autobot shield was painted. Just to set it off a little bit. And you can see the cab is completely full of robot parts. But... and there he is. There's vendors. Got this cool red sort of paint on the roof and on the on the roof and the nose cone here. Didn't make it to the cab, but and these things here, these little blue accents. I don't know if you guys can see that. Little blue accents for the legs are pretty cool. The back of it, I don't know if there's a trailer we have that'll go with this, but there probably is somewhere. And you can see that there's some hinges and stuff here that are a little bit visible, but overall not too bad. This is a really good looking truck, I think. I like this design a lot. The nose is not egregiously larger than everything else. I think actually overall it fits together really, really well as a package. So as Leo showed you, to transform it, I like to separate the legs first, and then you can pull out the nose cone. And then from there we split the cab and the sleeper part. I guess basically the sleeper part. So that comes out here. You can see his arms are tucked away in here. Simply fold those out. And this is the switch Leo was telling you about for his head bobble. To get to that though, we need to spin this whole thing around.
Sometimes I get stuck.
Yeah, this one I think it might be easier. I don't know if it's easier to leave the nose cone on this or what, but anyway, we just kind of spin this around like so. And there you have to just kind of slink it past the other parts. Anyway, so the blue all lines up basically. That's when you know you've got it correctly. And you can see these notch in here. We won't do that just yet though, because we need to open his chest. I don't know. Open chest-a-me, and now we can plug him in like so. And you have to kind of play with the switch a little bit sometimes to get him to come out. Come out, Optimus! Come out! There he is. Okay, let's take a look at that face sculpt. This is my favorite part of this whole thing, is this face sculpt right here. And then you can kind of see Leo's face sculpt in the background. But, so yeah, this is an awesome face sculpt. This is actually my favorite part of this whole thing. Eyes look good. It's an awesome looking face sculpt. And there you kind of have his dangling fists there, his dangling legs. To do the legs, you can see where it kind of notches and tabs in here. Just take this and drop it into that part right there. And the same thing on the other side. Oops, you guys can see that? Okay. And then for the feet, just put them back on their hinges. And then fold in the wheel. Fold in the wheel right there. And then fold in the other wheel. And then from here, this part just gets rotated, I believe. Yeah, so this just gets rotated like so. This gets rotated like so. And there you can see, there's his legs right now.
Jiggly, jiggly legs.
Like a lot of the Optimuses, his you can see it, his legs are way bigger than the rest of his body, but this one isn't like crazy out of control bad with that. And then of course for this part, like Leo was showing you, just flip this around and that plugs in there somehow. I think that has to get out of the way. Maybe it plugs in. I believe it does, yeah. So you just plug, see the Autobot symbol into this part, or it just lines up underneath that, I think. Okay, so there it is. There's his backpack fully transformed. The back of this is not very good, honestly. From the side, oops. Okay, from the side, it's okay. This guy is super loose, guys. Sorry about that. So from the side, it's so-so. Head on, he looks pretty good in robot mode. It's really flashy, really silvery. Probably look better with his sword. I think this is okay. He looks better to me in truck mode, though. I don't know what you guys think. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think here. And then for this part, all we do is untab this and push it back as far as it will go, basically. Oops, sorry guys. Before you do that, take the wheel out.
Put the two wheels in.
And then push it back as far as it will go. I believe this might notch in there. No, it doesn't. Okay. Anyway, just send it back as far as it goes. on this side, you can see there's a little tab there and a little notch there. Plug that in like so. And on this side, same thing. Take the wheel out. Jeez, guys, I forgot to do it twice. Okay, so take the wheel out, push that back as far as it goes, and plug the little tab into the notch there, like so. Alright guys, and we'll just plug it in like so. There it is. Okay, so you can see from the back now, we need to rotate him. So let's do that. Can we do that? Oh, we can't do that while this nose cone's in the way. So unhinge the nose cone and then turn it. That was actually pretty easy. Okay, and then from the back, we need to hide all this stuff. So rotate his foot and send it down. So you see that? Yeah, let's do it again. Rotate his foot, send it down. Rotate his foot and send it down. And then you can plug the legs together here at this point. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Then from there we fold up the arms and turn them. So fold up the arms, turn them, and we're going to fold up the back here. We need to untab these things from the front, like so. And then just fold those in the back. Okay, we tuck his head in there and close up the cab itself. And then we're just going to start to put it together like so. Oops. Oh, guys, I kind of pooched that one. Okay. So you want to have it so that these are like so. Okay, because you can see there's a little notch in the bottom there, so you have to just rotate that part, which I didn't do a very good job of initially, but okay. And then just tab. You can see this. So this part's a little, you guys got to be a little careful before you fold those in because there's tabs that go underneath. And tuck those in, tuck those in, tuck those in. Now this particular part doesn't stay very well. Achoo! So that part doesn't stay very well. So it's something to be kind of mindful of. And then we just take this. So this one you guys will have seen before, remember? This thing is typical of a lot of the Legends class and Legions class that we've done. Pipes and Nemesis Prime and those guys. So that part you have to have tucked away like so, or it won't transform. And then from there, you can see once again, we're going to have to tuck this guy, put him back. And then you want, so you can see there, you want those things to go in between the legs. See? In between the legs. And then you can see there it is. That's what I was telling you about, right? The little notches and those little things that plug in all together. Nice and tight. And there it is. That holds pretty well. And then for Leo's favorite part, which is the slide.
That's not my favorite part. My favorite part is tucking the head in.
So there the slide. You just kind of push until it notches. And there you guys go. You can see it's pretty stable at this point. And that's how you put it all together.
Wait!
Into vehicle mode.
The wheels are kind of bent.
They're definitely not bent. Okay.
They're like
oh yeah. So those will cave in a little bit. Good eye, Leo. Good eye. So there you can see, there he is, all put together. Chromed out Silver Knight Optimus Deluxe class. Very cool, guys. If you see these anywhere, I would definitely pick one up because I think this is a cool addition to the Optimus thing. Obviously, we still have to get one that has the movie colors, which this one doesn't particularly. So we don't quite have our team complete as it appears in the movie. But I like this special edition. What do you think, Leo? Leo likes it too. Leo and I like the chromed out stuff. It's so pretty and flashy and pretty. Alright guys, anyway, that is going to wrap it up for us this time. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely appreciate you guys coming by, spending a little time with us.
Into robot mode and say goodbye with his head.
Checking out how we do things while Leo transforms that thing. I'm going to roll us on out of here. So, definitely love the old thumbs up from you guys. If you have not done so already, we would love a little hit of the old subscribe button for you so you can see our newest, latest, and greatest videos as they become available. And, guys, leave us a comment. What is your favorite version of Optimus? And it could be from Combiner Wars. It could be from anything. This is Probably not one of my favorites overall. I think the truck mode is. Truck mode is definitely up there for me. But as far as the face sculpt, I would say is also up there. But overall, as a robot package, not super in love with him in robot mode. I think they could have probably done that a little bit better. But guys, leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys are thinking about that. And we will see you all next time.
Hold on.
Okay, we're going to wait for Optimus to transform. And then we're all going to say our goodbyes. I'll start. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.